Indus Valley Civilization Chapter 1, Historical Antecedents of Science and Technology.
The Indus Valley was an ancient civilization located in present-day Pakistan and northwest India. It was a Bronze Age civilization and the largest of the four urban civilizations of Egypt, Mesopotamia, South Asia, and China. It flourished in the basins of the Indus River and the Ghaggar-Hakra River, one of the major rivers in Asia that course through northwest India and eastern Pakistan.
In the 1920s, archaeologists unearthed the ruins of the Indus Valley Civilization, the 4,600-year-old city of Mohenjo-Daro. This huge discovery proved that Mesopotamia, Babylon, and Egypt were not the only ancient civilizations.
Unlike its contemporaries, the Indus Valley Civilization did not have massive monuments, buried mummies in tombs, records of wars or battles in its territories, and emperors. In spite of this, the two cities excavated at the site of Mohenjo-Daro on the lower Indus and at Harappa suggest that the civilization had a highly developed urban life, which could be compared to those of Sumer and superior to Babylon and ancient Egypt.
The Indus Valley Civilization introduced new techniques of metallurgy, bronze, tin, copper, and lead, and handicraft, seal carving and carnelian products. Their cities are well known for having well-organized and baked brick houses and clusters of large non-residential buildings, a complex drainage system, and a sophisticated water storage system.
People who resided here also developed accurate weighing systems and measurements for trade and a writing system consisting of 250 to 500 characters. The Indus Valley Civilization is also known for its advanced agricultural practices. Its people grew crops such as barley, mustard, peas, and even cotton. They also had domesticated animals that included dogs, cats, cattle, fowls, camels, and buffaloes.
Archaeologists and historians are still debating on the possible reasons for the fall of this civilization. Some point to the Aryan invasion, while some believe it was an agricultural downfall due to the drying up of the river.
These cities were made up of bricks, either baked mud or wood bricks. The baked bricks were a superior version of the sun-dried bricks used in other civilizations. The amazing part was that the workers made every brick of the same size. The type of brick used ensured the durability of the buildings. Despite a population of about 30,000, the city had one of the best sanitation systems. Each house had a well from which it drew water. From a bathing room, the wastewater was directed into covered drains along the main streets. Since all the streets were well drained, the city remained dry and clean. This is evidence of a very modern method of sanitation and sewerage. Mohenjo-Daro was primarily an agricultural city. It was situated below the great mountain ranges, with rivers flowing abundantly through the land, depositing rich, fertile soil. This made evident the fact that agriculture was the main occupation. Further proof of this is the presence of a large well, a central marketplace, and several granaries in the city. Near the granary was the great public bathhouse known as the Great Bath. Steps led down to a pool lined with bricks in a huge courtyard. The beautiful bath area had a layer of natural tar. This was to prevent it from leaking. In the center of the bath area was a swimming pool. The purpose of the Great Bath was assumed to be for ritualistic bathing. This is a practice followed by Hindus even today. Houses were well protected from noise, odor, and thieves. Each house opened out onto inner courtyards and smaller lanes, so it was safe. Although some houses were larger than the others, the city seemed to promote an equal society, for all houses had the same kind of access to water and drainage. The city had an impressive defense structure in place as well. Though it lacked outer walls, there were defensive towers in the west and south. Since other Indus cities had stronger defense systems in place, it is speculated that perhaps Mohenjo-Daro was only an administrative center.